Hey everyone, I'm Allison.
I'm Bryce, and we're Better Half Reviews.
And today we are talking about Canvas. It's a game designed by Jeffrey Chin and Andrew Nerger, and the art is by Luan Huynh, and it's published by Road to Infamy Games.
In Canvas, you are making art and trying to be best in show. You do that by earning ribbons and trying to score the most points through those ribbons.
Alright, so let's take a look. Alright, so here is the setup of the game. They do have a recommended setup for your first place, so we have those options up above you. Those are different goal cards that help you score points with your paintings. Everyone gets 3 of these background cards, and this is what is going to be your backdrop for your paintings. Everyone also gets 4 of these inspiration tokens. This is basically your currency for the game. So the gameplay is simple. What you need to do is choose one of these cards to put into your hand. If you choose the first card, you can simply just take it. However, if I want a card that's further down the line, I have to use an inspiration token to skip down to that card. Your hand limit with these cards is 5. Once you reach a maximum of 5, you absolutely have to make a painting. You can make a painting before that, because a painting requires 3 of these cards. And when you take a card, you slide over the rest of the cards, and then you draw out a new card. And then the next player may take their turn. If the next player takes one of the cards with an inspiration token on it, they earn that. So if they took this card, they would also get the inspiration token. So I have these 4 cards, and let's say instead of deciding to draw a card, I'm going to make a painting since I only need 3 to do that. The different combinations of how you orient your cards will give you different symbols available to score you points. Alright, so I've put my painting together. It has a title. This is Risky Adventure. And I have all my symbols available, and there's my picture. So let's see how I did with the points. Alright, so for my painting, I received the blue, red, and purple ribbons because I have one of every symbol, exactly 1 circle, and I have all the colors on my painting. And then there's another symbol on here that isn't on any of the cards. This one, it says you get a gray ribbon per however many squares that you have on your card. So I have 1, 2. So I get 2 gray ribbons. So these are my ribbons for this card. I will hold on to these until the end of the game. Play continues until everybody has completed 3 paintings.
Okay, so we have completed the game, and these are the ribbons that I've scored for all my paintings. I have 2 red, 1 green, 2 blue, 3 purple, and 3 gray. The points I scored are determined by these cards up here. So for 2 red, I will get 8 points. For 1 green, I'll get 3 points. For 2 blue, I'll get 4 points. 3 purple is worth 9 points. And each gray is worth 2 points.
Whoever has the highest collective score will be the best in show.
If tied for points, the player with the most inspiration tokens will win. If still tied, you have a neutral third party judge everyone's paintings, and the person with the best painting wins.
For variety in your game, there are a lot of different options available to put up for goals in your game. There's lots of different backgrounds for you to choose from for your paintings, and there are lots of different transparent cards for you to put together your paintings. When you're finished with your game, there's a perfect little layout of how to put away the game. And if you choose to, you can even hang it up. This is the deluxe edition, so these components are made of wood. The standard game comes with heavy-duty cardboard tokens, and the easels are not included as well. Alright, so that's how you play the game. Let's talk about how we feel about it. Bryce, what are some of the pros?
So this is a really simple game, and I think it's going to be a great gateway game for a lot of people.
Definitely. It's really easy to grasp the concepts. The turns are like super quick if you don't have analysis paralysis. But yeah, I feel like it's really easy for anyone to just hop on into a game.
Yeah, and it's really easy to teach a game. It's literally like, take a card, when you think you have a good combination of cards, you put it in the sleeve, and you make a piece of art.
Yep. Yeah, so really simple. I like that the different goal cards give you, variability in the game, and it can also make it more challenging. So yes, it's like a gateway game, but you can have some different combinations of goal cards that really make it a thinky game. And speaking of this game, we can't not talk about the art of it. I love the cards and all like the different whimsical, creepy, fun, silly, interesting choices of art that you can put together.
Yeah, I like the names and just coming up with just really random, ridiculous
really
things.
ridiculous ones, like
Unashamed Beauty, that I dedicated to her.
yeah, it had a flagpole with underpants hanging up on it. Thank you so much, Bryce.
You're welcome.
Or this other one, he made Imminent Childhood, and it had a stork with like fireballs coming down and something else. It's like, this is terrible, but it's so fun. And with that, like, we take it to another level. Whenever we finish our painting, we present it. So we'll be like, here today we have Imminent Childhood, and you just kind of like explain your painting. Like, you don't have to do this. This is something that we do, and it's just extra fun.
It's always fun to try to make up some little like backstory of, trying to describe the painting or whatever.
Yeah. This game is really unique. Like, there are games that have the clear cards with card crafting and all that, but I like that you're making a painting. Like, there's games about painting, but this one, like, you're literally putting it together with the backdrop. I love that.
Yeah, I really do like the theme of it and how you're taking just different elements to create a painting. And like we said, we can tell stories with these little paintings we're creating. So it's all really fun and just really unique. I don't know, I haven't seen a game that uses those clear cards in that way. It's where you have games like Mystic Vale or Dead Reckoning that have the clear cards and you build on top of them, but you're only like building on top of them to make like a more useful card in the future, where here you're building the different elements and that's going to be like the final element.
Something else that I like are the different ribbons, where I do personally like the colors, but I know it may not be super colorblind friendly. They thought about that at least a little bit because all of the ribbons have different shapes, so you can tell them apart, which I do like that they did that. So let's move over to the cons.
So one con that I don't really think should be that big of a deal, but unfortunately it is her initials. Analysis paralysis. I don't know what it is about this game. Maybe you can expound on that.
So okay, the first options for the gold cards I thought were pretty good for the first game, and then we changed it up and just like randomly did it, and I had the hardest time getting like good paintings, but whatever. It just takes practice, okay?
Or you could just play the game like I do and go, oh, that's a funny name. I'm just going to make that one. I don't care what it scores.
Yeah, anyway. So, and then something else, with these cards, they are a different type of material. So some of them might have like a little bit of a jagged edge or like a chip on them. I think for ours, the ones that do have it are generally like on the top. That's just what happens with the production of these types of cards. But other than that, like really, they are really great. And if you've never played with clear cards like this in games before, they do have a film that comes on top of them. This isn't a con or anything, but I just want you to be aware that if you start to see peeling, don't worry, your game is not broken. It's just that film. So you can choose to take that off before you ever play the game. But honestly, I would just say deal with it, and when they start to come off, then take them off. But if you want a clear, crisp picture, then go ahead and take them off, but it takes some time. So a few other things. The playmat, it's not the thickest thing ever. It is kind of that canvas material. And I was totally fine that it wasn't like a neoprene mat. It didn't need to be that. So I like that it's nice and light, and you just roll it out and play on it. It works.
Well, and I like, since it's not a neoprene mat, you can actually roll it up and put it in the box.
Mm-hmm.
And it's stored that way, and you don't have to just have this random mat floating around on top of the calyx with the other random mats.
Yep. Anyway, and then also, you can hang this up on the wall. What? You can hang a board game on the wall. I personally am too afraid to do it because of like all the extra components that we have in it. But I know other people have done it and they haven't had a problem. And I think it's really cool because it literally looks like a piece of art, so you can hang it up. But I mean, I need it to be up there because we don't have shelf space. But it's going to be on the shelf for now.
Yeah, I think it's kind of a cool, interesting little solution where you can hang it on the wall and it doesn't take up your shelf space. Mm-hmm. But it is cardboard, so I kind of wonder how long-term that would be. Like you said, haven't heard of anybody having problems yet.
They reinforced it, but yeah, I don't know how long it would last, but who knows. Okay, so those are our thoughts about Canvas. We definitely like it. I think it's a great gateway game, easy to teach, learn, and play, and it's super creative.
Yeah, I really like coming up with wild, like wacky artwork with like weird names or fireballs coming floating down around, storks carrying a baby, imminent childhood.
Yeah.
But it does give me an opportunity to feel like I have a little bit of creativity in my body.
I do enjoy that it has that creative aspect because like it's been a little bit hard for me to get to my painting, so this is my little like token of, hey, look, I painted today. All right, so check out Canvas. It should be coming to retail soon. We definitely enjoyed it, and you should try it out. I'm Allison.
I'm Bryce, and we're Better Half Reviews.
Happy painting.
Have fun.
R. I can hear you.
I know. Not affiliated with her at all.
Okay, I got this. I'm totally gonna mess it up. I got it. Okay, ready? Dang it! Ha!
Nah.
Nah. Go ahead, stop.
Nah.